Okay. Yeah, we'll start in a second. Okay, let's see here.
It's Professor Dave. Let's learn about square roots.
He knows a lot about all kinds of stuff.
I'm Professor Dave.
Hey, Professor Dave. What's up, man? Let's see here. Okay. Let's do linear equations and inequalities here. I don't need any of this. I just need linear equations and inequalities. Oh, this is so cancer. None of this is just. Like, holy crap. Okay. Please, please, please. Okay.
Professor Dave here. Let's talk about inequalities.
Wait, what? It's just. Okay. Let's just do these 3 videos, yeah? Alright. Let's start our timer here.
He knows a lot about all kinds of stuff. Professor Dave explains.
Algebra is all about equations. One side equals the other side, and we move things around until we can solve for a variable. But there is another type of construct in algebra that we will need to use, and it is related to the equation. It is called the inequality. Instead of an equation that equates two terms, telling us that they are equal, an inequality tells us how two terms are not equal, but rather that one is either greater than the other or less than the other. We can manipulate It's Professor Dave. Let's learn about square roots.
He knows a lot about all kinds of stuff. Professor Dave explains.
We've learned how to solve simple algebraic equations. We just look at what is happening to the variable we want to solve for, and we do the inverse of that operation to both sides. If we have x plus 2, we subtract 2. If we have 3x, we divide by 3. What if we have x squared equals 9? What is the inverse of squaring something? That would be taking the square root. When we take the square root of x squared, we get x, because squaring x is what would give us x squared. On the other side, the square root of 9 is equal to 3, because 3 squared, or 3 times 3, gives us 9. So taking the square root of something is like asking what number times itself will give us the number inside the square root. We must point out something very important here. Negative 3 is also a valid answer for the square root of 9, because negative 3 times negative 3 also squares. The square root of 4, the reason we would want to do this is that root 4 times 2, as we often call them, can sometimes be simplified. Take something like root 8. 8 is not a perfect square, so we can't get a neat and tidy answer when we take its square root. But we can change 8 into 4 times 2. The reason we would want to do this is that root 4 times 2 is the same as root 4 times root 2. And root 4 does work out nice and tidy, since it's equal to plus or minus 2. So root 8 can be simplified to become plus or minus 2 root 2. We could say the same for root 27. 27 is 9 times 3, and root 9 is plus or minus 3, so we get plus or minus 3 root 3. Just remember to look for any factors that are perfect squares in order to get these expressions to their simplest form. 7 is 9 times 3 squares. In order to get these expressions, root 27. 27 is 9 times 3, and root 9 is plus or minus 3, so we get plus or minus 3 root 3. Just remember to look for any factors that are perfect squares in order to get these expressions to their simplest form. Are there other roots we can take besides the square root? Certainly, we can take the cube root. This is the opposite of cubing something or raising it to the third power. If x cubed is 27, what is x? We will now have to take the cube root of both sides. This is like saying what number raised to the third power will give the number inside this root. In this case, the answer is 3, because 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27. Also notice that in this case, this is the only answer. Negative 3 doesn't work, because negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3 cube roots similar to square roots in that we can't take the fourth root of a negative, whether the root is of 2. We'll come to one of the most important things to understand about roots. We have to realize that they represent fractional exponents. Taking the square root is the same thing as raising something to the 1/2 power. This is because if the square root of something times itself should equal the original value, like how root x times root x equals x, then it must be the case that we can express this as x to the 1/2 times x to the 1/2 equals x to the 1, since 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 1, according to the rules of exponents. This is a notational choice, and it works for any exponent. Taking the cube root is the same as raising something to the 1/3 power. We can also combine two different operations into one fraction. Raising something to the 2/3 power means squaring it and taking the cube root. So 8 to the 2/3 power equals 4, which we can verify by either squaring first and then taking the cube root, or taking the cube root and then squaring. To the 2/3 power equals 4, which we can verify by either squaring first and then taking the cube root, or taking the cube root and then squaring. In this way, x to the a over b power simply means to multiply x by itself a times, and then take the b root. When we combine this with what we know about operations with terms raised to exponents, we can do seemingly tricky things. Take this expression here, the square root of x times the cube root of x divided by the fourth root of x. First, let's change this to x to the 1/2 times x to the 1/3 divided by x to the First, let's change this to x to the 1/2 times x to the 1/3 divided by x to the 1/4. Since x to the a times x to the b equals x To do so, we need a common denominator for these fractions, so we change them to 3/6 and 2/6 and add them together to get 5/6. Then, if dividing by the x add them to the 1/4, And there you have the simplified version. Twelfths denominator, which will be 12. So 10 twelfths minus 3 twelfths equals 7 twelfths. And there you have the simplified.
Alright. I only got like one session good here. The reason why I stopped is because I got these radicals wrong, even though I watched this exact video like a year ago and I got all of them right. It's just fucking annoying as hell, dude. I'm curious. So, ChatGPT sucks asshole. It sucks absolute dog shit. I know DeepSeek is pretending to be new. So I just don't have any options here. Let's see if search assist will have any effect here. Okay. Alright, let's ask Duck AI here. Simplify the square root of 300 algebraically. First express 300 in terms of its prime factors. 2, 2, 3, 5, 5. Prime factorization. What the fuck? What kind of method is this? You take 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, where you just pull out of your ass? Like, yeah, basically. Algebraically, okay. Different way, come on. Perfect square factor, 10 times 3. 10 times 3, yep. Evaluate the perfect square. That equals... Oh, fuck. I am dumb. I forgot it's the perfect square. I don't know, it was 247, yeah. 243. Let's take reasoning here. Factor 243 as a product with a perfect square. 81 times 3. 81 and 3. Take the square root of 81, 9, root 3. Wow, I'm actually retarded. Alright, 50. You take 25 and 2, which is exactly what I did. And then 25 and I... Fuck, dude. 5 and 2, okay. Some more complicated ones. Factor into perfect squares. 722 equals 720 equals 144 and 5. 144 and 5. That's 12 root 5, yeah. And then 2000. Here, I'll just zoom in here. I did not look at the answer, I swear. Square root 2000, that's like, you can do square root 2, square root 1000. And then square root of 1000 is, no, because 10 times 10 is, no, 100 times 100 is 100,000, is 10,000. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, 100 times 100 is 10,000 or something like that. Yeah, I guess 2 zeros is 4 zeros. And then 4,000, that'd be 110, so that wouldn't work at all. But you could do square root 100, square root 10 with square root 2. 405, okay. Well then, 405 it is. 400, square root 400, square root 5. Square root 400, that's like 2, no. 2 and, no. Fuck. Square root of 400 is 20, of course it is, yep. Actually, I don't know why I didn't think of that. And then 20 root 5. Let's see this one. 48 x to the third and y to the fourth. What are we doing this one? Separate. Assume x, y is greater than or equal to 0. What? I've never learned this in my life. Simplify radical explanation. Take the square root of both. Where did the 98? Okay, 98 is that. Because 49. Square root of 49 is 9, 73. Okay, this all looks very fucking easy. I don't know why I'm even like reviewing this. Rationalize. You take the conjecture, the conjugate. No, you do. 2 root 4 equals 2 root 4. Because you know what square root's the denominator. So 8 would be 4 times 2 is 2 root 2. So 1 equals 1 over 2 root 2. So then, I'm not looking at the bottom, but you do root fuck. You do fuck. There's no way in hell it's no. It's times root 2 2 and then root 2 2. That would be 2 times fuck. Wait, no, it's just root 2. Oh my god. I just feel retarded. Oh my god. Okay. So, okay, but my brain is fried. I can't fucking study past like in the morning. There's no like, my brain is fried beyond these times. I can't fucking focus. Like it's actually impossible. It's actually impossible. Anything but math. Like literally anything but math. That's I can only do this shit in the morning, I swear. There's no fucking way I can do this at 5 p.m. Fuck that, man. Oh, and I had to prepare for the stupid B test because I didn't. Because, wait, what? Who did not spit ACT? What? Who officially submitted with an ACT? Oh, yeah. ACT math at 20. Just because I got ACT math under 24, I gotta take the shitty B test. I didn't even take the SAT. I took the pre-SAT, but I don't know, dude. Like, all this shit is so fucking stupid. Like, it's so fucking stupid. My god. No, I don't need you. What do I need to do? Isn't there like samples, right? Where are the samples? Interpreting placements. Eligible to enroll in Calculus 1. Okay. Math middle school teachers. M is pre-calculus level, so I mean I'm already taking pre-calculus, so they're just gonna fucking plot me back into pre-calculus for a semester, and that's gonna like ruin everything in my entire life. But fuck it, dude. The fuck I'm like stressing for these placement exams so fucking hard, even though I should know most of this shit. Like it's just so dumb. Like I should be doing Calculus 1. If they put me in Calculus 1, I will do well in Calculus 1. I can promise them that. I will give them a firm handshake. But I will do this placement test and hopefully do well on it. I'm gonna probably do 2 12-hour days next week, because that's when I have a break. 2 12-hour days next week. I'll be only purely this, and I'll do some other days around that. This week I don't even fucking know, because I'm like actually retarded after the morning. Like if I don't start in the morning, I'm retarded. I just don't know. Oh my god. So I think it's just because once I get out of this deficit in like a few weeks, I'll be back into a diet break, and my executive function will increase, and my endurance will flourish. So I just, because if I take the test right now, right? They gave me that test, the B test, right? I don't even know if I would even fucking pass that thing, like at all. I don't even know if they would put me ahead, because I haven't seen any of that. I haven't needed to know any of that, like at least half of it, in at least 2 years. I haven't seen any of it in 2 years. I haven't had to know it in 2 years. I haven't had to reference back into it in 2 years. I know the fundamentals of the B test stuff. That's because you carry it over as cumulative to the D test. But the other half is just complete bullshit that you don't use in engineering. So then it's just like useless stuff you don't need to learn. Just take the D test that you need to actually study for, and I would actually rather spend more time spending for the D test, which I will, but it's just this B test is so fucking dumb. Like oh my god. Like look at these questions here. Let's test B. Sample questions here. I don't care. My keyboard sucks. Don't worry. In a few days, I'll have it sorted out. But like this shit right here, like what? I don't know what the hell to do here. This stuff, I haven't had to do this in like 3 years. This, at least 2 years. This, write the equation. Like I'm doing this shit really. Like they think I'm at this level. Like it's just. I know it's not like personal, but Jesus Christ, man. And I mean, I can solve this system equation in my head probably. Like what? So you have to, let's solve for, actually no. We can take out the y here. So then we put blank box in the y, so that'd be x, and -3 and x. That'd be -2x equals 10. Yeah, no. Is it difference or adding? Is it difference, or is it the sum or difference of? I don't know. I think you do difference, so then that would be 4 equals 4. -2x equals 4. And then you would solve for x, and then -2. Divide by -2, or 4, and then it'd be -2. And then it'd be x equals -2. Right? Yeah, that'd be x equals -2. And then factoring, you would do stuff that multiplies to 6 and adds to 13. It adds to 13. So that multiplies to 6. Factors to 6, that's 2 and 6. But obviously that's not going to work. We have to do 12 and 1. No, multiply, fuck. Yeah, this actually is kind of hard, right? Oh, fuck. Wait, add to 13. No, 6. What the fuck? My mind is so fucked. No, factor I can do. It's just I don't have. It's not like implanted into my brain, right? 6 and 13. That would be adding up to 13, because what other factors of 13 would there be? Only 13, 1. Just logically, that doesn't make sense. So then be adding to 13, positive 13, and multiplying to 6. This makes no sense. There's some kind of negative here that just is like fucking me in the ass, right? It's probably a negative minus a negative, and then it equals a positive 13, but I can't think of it, because that's the logic behind it. But that's just fucking dumb and retarded that I have to think about this right now. Is it negative 12, negative... No, this makes no sense at all. What? Factor quadratic. Add to... No. Multiply to the constant and add to the... What do you call it? The middle? The coefficient? Coefficient term. Yeah, give me an example here, man. I needed an example. So, find two numbers that multiply to the constant term and add to the coefficient of the linear term. For example, in the quadratic, two numbers, 2 and 3, multiply to 6 and add to 5. Okay, that's like the easiest fucking factor in the world, though. Factor completely. Okay, so 2 and 3. Is 2 and 3 going to ever add up to that? No, it equals to 5. Alright, how about 6 and 6 and negative 7? No. Negative 7, negative 6? Negative 7 times negative... No. Oh my god, this is so fucking dumb. This is why I went local AI. So fucking bad. I just, oh, and I have to retype in the entire another prompt. Like, just, oh my god. Fuck off, man. I swear I've done this exact fucking quadratic before. I don't know. It's 6 and 13. 6. You add... No. What? No. You multiply to 6. The only multiples of 6 that I'm aware of that aren't negative and aren't retarded are 6 and 1 and 2 and 3. That is the only one. 6 and 1. Can you do some black magic with some like negative 1, negative 6? That would just be 7. It would equal 6, but only 7. And then the negatives, the one variable negative is obviously not gonna work. 2 and 3. You do 2 plus 3. 2 and 3, that's 6. That's only 5 on 13. For 13, you could do... What is it? Actually, what times what equals 6x squared? Because it's going to be x times x. Is it going to be 2 and 3 or 1 and 6? 2 and 3 and 1 and 6. It's some like negative bullshit. I don't know that. It's just like some negative bullshit that... It's literally just a gotcha question. Like quite literally a gotcha question. Holy shit. This is the most frustrating factorization ever. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic over it. Um, -6, -7. No, -6, and that does not make sense at all. But now how do you get 6x squared? To get 6x squared, to get positive 6x squared, you have to have two x's, right? And then a coefficient. A coefficient of what? To get 6x squared. And then what? Not to mention, how do you FOIL out into 13x? What two linear terms added up to 13 in the first place? 8 and 6. Like you can add 11 and 2, 10 and 3, 11 and 2, 10 and 3, 9 and 4, 9 and 4, 8 and 5, 8 and 5, 7 and 6, 7 and 6, 5. Fuck, wait, 7 and 6. That's 12. What am I doing? That's 13 now. What am I doing? 7 and 6. 8. Fuck. 8 and 5. I'm not putting it in Duck AI. Fuck you. Factoring a quadratic, adding to the constant, and what multiplies to the linear term. It's gonna do the easiest fucking thing ever, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just foiling. What? Numbers 2 and 3. A times C equals 6. Yes, find M and N with M plus N equals 7 and M times N equals 6. This is the worst explanation ever. Algebraically, motherfucker. By hand, finding two numbers for each to deduct the FOIL. I don't know. No trial and error. Harmonic quadrat. This is the worst thing ever. This is the fucking. Just give me the answer. Just give me the answer. 1 times 6 squared. I should know this. Fuck. This is like the most gotcha fucking factor ever. I swear. Who put this here? What fucking. What TA put this fucking here, dude? I swear. Who put this here? I'm just gonna try out. Okay. All right, you got me pulling up the notebook here. I'm gonna just guess and check foils. That's all. I'm gonna just guess and check different foils. I don't care. I don't give a shit. X plus 2, X minus 3. Wait. Couldn't you do x out on the outside, x on the outside, or x squared on the outside, outside the two x plus or minus expressions? Right? Wouldn't that work? Is that where it's going? I don't know. No, because if it was x squared, it would be cubed. It's quadratic. It has to be two fucking factors. Yeah, it's not x and x. It's 2 and 3 or 4 and I don't know. Oh, this is so cancer. What the fuck? No. You got me. No. You got me. How? Gotcha. Is this quadratic? I need you to think harder. Think harder. Think harder. No fucking way. No. No. What? What? Oh my god. It's 2 and 3. How does that add up? I don't get it. 2 roots x equals -2 and negative. What? How? What? What? How would you go about solving this with the what two numbers add to 13 and multiply to 6? Or did I get them backwards? No fucking way I got them backwards. There's no way, because it's the 13 1, it's 2 and 3. No, I didn't. I'm just dumb. Oh. What? 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 That's 5. What? This. Oh. Okay, chat GPT. I'm fine. Fine, man. Jeez. Like, it's so fucking. Six times 6. Not a trick question. Oh man, not a trick question. No trick question. You can't use that rule to let. I knew it, dude. I knew it because they're like, all these kids over here, they using their what number adds to this and what multiplies to this. I gotta put a fucking factor here to ruin their day. You know, it's like Jesus Christ. When the leading, I was wondering that, man. I was wondering that, man. Jesus Christ. Why would you even teach that if in the future it doesn't work? It's so dumb. What? How much time do I got left? Jesus Christ, man. This is so. Oh my god. All right. Next question. 7. Solve the following questions for x squared minus 3x equals x plus 5. Really did. Come on. Like, actually, are we for real here? Like, really, dude? Like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Alright, so you have to factor x squared minus 3x I actually only know x squared minus 3, so actually I don't know how to factor this at all. I think you just do zeros, but you just take that away, right? So that'd be like x plus 3, x minus 1. No. No. Yeah, to factor that, I don't know how to factor. Okay. I admit it. I don't know how to factor. I don't know. I didn't get taught a reliable way. I didn't go to a fucking prep school, and I didn't have good teachers, and I, like, yeah, it's just, my life is over. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Yep. It's up. It's over. It's actually over. It's actually fucking over. Holy shit. Alright, fine. I'll just, 3 minus 1 over x equals x over 1 over x. You could do 3 over 1, 3 times x, cross multiply, I don't know. S equals 8 pi x plus 2 pi r squared. I never got taught any of this. What the hell? Like, it's fuck off, man. Sketch the graph of the function. Label all intercepts. No one ever asked me to graph this. No one ever. Like, this is so dumb. Like, what? This is retarded. This is retarded. This is retarded. This is fucking retarded. This is retarded. Write the equation to state the following. A varies jointly B. What? Write the equation to state the following. A varies jointly. Who the fuck says varies jointly? What the fuck? Varies jointly, man. What the fuck is that? Who put that there? What fucking semantic, fucking pretentious fuck put that there? I keep cussing too much like I'm 12 years old. I'm sorry. And the square root of C is and inversely with the cube of D. Okay. A varies jointly. What the fuck? With B. And the square root of C and inversely with the cube of D. Nice, man. Jordan Peterson with applauds. He standing ovation. Okay, that is a word fucking salad. Holy shit. A varies jointly with B. Varies jointly. It varies, so it's variably with B. So it's B, A. It's B, A, E, X, or fucking, and the square root of C. This is, wow. This is just impressive. Whoever thought of this needs to, like, die in a fire. The hottest one. They need a long, thick rope. They need to go Home Depot and buy a long, thick rope. Right now. Like, I've never even needed to ever know this. Ever. I've never gotten taught this. Ever. Oh. Okay. And then we get this. Like, what? A triangle ABC picture below is a right isosceles triangle. The length of A of side AC is 3. Again, the legs of the other two sides. The measure of A and measure of B. AC is 3. AC is 3. It's fuck. It's not. Is it the 3, 4, 5? No, it's not. It's not the 1, 2, 3 either because it's on the is not the hypotenuse, so. The hypotenuse? I mean, you got 90 degrees right there, I guess. Like, okay. Is it a 45 triangle? I barely heard you mean that, so I think, yeah. We digress. So obviously, yeah, you can see I know nothing right now. I'm gonna study a lot so that I know most of this useless stuff, so I can get to actual useful stuff. Yeah, and I have like a month to prepare for it, to get into the class that I actually can get into. So, yeah.